Welcome to WJTS in Form. I'm Ty Hunter filling in for Bill Potter. The sheer amount of makeup it takes for him to be presentable on TV, just not in the budget this week. So I'll be filling in for him. I'm joined in the studio with Steve Lindauer from the Southern Indiana Leathernecks, and we're here to talk about the upcoming Golf Scramble that you're having in October.
We are. By the way, first of all, Ty, thank you for having me. We appreciate being able to come on and promote our different events. So yeah, we've got a Golf Scramble coming up. It is a way for us to generate a little bit of money for the various events we do, and we can talk about that here in just a little bit. But it is we got this coming up on October 10th. We got a shotgun start at 1 o'clock. It is $45 per person. Go ahead and start doing the teams. I mean, get your teams together and get with us. There will be hamburgers and hot dogs served during that point in time. We'll probably have drinks and stuff like that too. If you want alcohol, you have to bring your own. We don't do that sort of thing. Not that we don't imbibe. We just,
Bring your own.
Yeah, but let somebody else do that. Also, we've got kind of as an enticement there is a $10,000 hole-in-one, what do you call it? I guess just a hole-in-one. What am I trying to say?
Giveaway. I mean, you get a hole in one, you get $10,000.
There you go.
Fact,
there you go.
A lot of these events have that, but this actually went out last year during your golf scramble.
Last year,
somebody won the $10,000.
It is. We've had this event about 15, 18 years, something like that we've been doing this golf scramble, and we've had that hole-in-one event available all the time. But last year was the first time a guy went and won, and his name is Ken Schuler in Jasper. I think Jasper, Honeybridge, where he lives. Ken, if you see this, I apologize if I messed that up. But anyway, Ken won that last year, so his team was ecstatic with that.
Sure.
And again, I'm not sure alcohol was involved in that, or maybe lack thereof, but at any rate, he got it, and it was a cool event. So hopefully people that are signing up for it this year and play in the event, take a shot at that.
A $10,000 hole-in-one brought to you by SU Croft Bartley. That's going to be could be a nice little payday for somebody if you're good at golf. If you're not good at golf, mulligans are available.
They are available. We've got those available. I think I forget exactly what the cost is for that, but you can find that at the day of. There's also like a putting, before there's a putting competition. Before this, you pay a couple of bucks and you get to do that. So we're always looking for sponsors also, by the way. So anybody that would like to sponsor us, we've got bronze, silver, and gold sponsorships available. If you go all the way to the gold, it is a $200 or above is what you would donate to that. Of course, we are a 501(c), so you can write that off. But we're always looking for sponsors. We encourage that. We really appreciate anything that you can do to, as far as area businesses and corporations that might be willing to do that. It's a good thing to get, the COVID thing, it's really got kind of everybody messed up. So this is one event, some outside event that you can still do corporate sponsors and have corporate events, maybe have 2 or 3 corporate teams. And so we've already got, I just talked to Pat O'Keefe, who is our chairman for this event. Talked to him this morning. I think we've got 9 or 10 teams already signed up. So I'm not sure where the cutoff is for that, but
get it in there early.
Yeah, get it in there early. I might put a plug in for that. How do you do that? Well, you can visit our website, probably the quickest way to do that. Visit our website, go to www.sildmarines, that's with an S, sildmarines.com, and there'll be a link on there to you can click on that. You can sign up for it. You can pay it, the whole thing. Also, if you get ready, if you're on the air here, that you got a pencil or pen ready, our chairman for this is Pat O'Keefe. Many of you in this area know Pat. He's known and loved by everybody. His phone number is area code 812-630-2567. And if you call Pat, he can set you up and kind of give you additional details. Or if you're not computer literate, like I'm limited, if you need a hard copy somewhere, he can put you in touch with us. And there's a number of us around. We can drop the hard copies off and get you signed up that way.
This is a fundraiser for the Southern Indiana Leathernecks. You guys do so much throughout the year. I know famously the Toys for Tots that you run locally, but you are one of the most active veteran groups, certainly in the state of Indiana, but really one of the biggest active groups in the nation as far as the Leathernecks are concerned, and the Marine Corps League, very involved in our community with not just Marines, but veterans from all branches.
Right. We've the roll call in our organization consists of all branches of service. So we've got Army people. We've got Navy, lots of Navy. In fact, corpsmen we consider our own corpsmen and chaplains for the Marine Corps. So they're actually, we consider those Marines in many ways. Pat O'Keefe himself is an U.S. Air Force veteran of many years. So we've got other branches for Coast Guard. We've got some Coast Guard people. We just, if there's something you want to get involved in, if you are a veteran and you want to get involved in a little something, again, particularly now, there's not a lot that you can get involved in as far as the social distancing thing and the whole COVID thing right now. There's a lot of stuff that we can do, and there's still lots of men and women coming out of the military that we try to help out, and try to get, if that means sometimes it just means somebody to talk to, or how to get direct towards the VA and that sort of thing. The military is doing a lot better job now than when I got out back in the late 70s in terms of helping you transition from the military life into civilian life. And doing a lot better at that now than what they used to. But if you need help, there again, you can go to our website, SILD Marines, and there's a number of websites on there, links that will help you with that. There's also phone numbers, contact. My phone number's on there. I'm the public affairs officer. So if there's something I can help with and direct you towards any particular location or anything that can help you out, we're certainly there to happy to do it.
And again, one thing is for the families of our soldiers and airmen and Navy that are overseas now on deployments and things like that, for the family, it could be kind of hard terminology-wise, have a liaison kind of between the military and the civilian world to kind of explain things to, because sometimes the families are kind of left in the dark. Not necessarily left in the dark, but just don't understand what things mean and how things are going.
Some of the acronyms, military is notorious for acronyms. And,
acronyms that are longer than the words they're acronyms.
Exactly. So you got no idea what the heck they're talking about. So there's again, some of that transition type stuff that's always helpful when you're just talking to another military person. I've recently retired, but for 30-some years I was in sales, and I traveled across the country, mostly about the 3 surrounding states. And of course, being the jarhead that I am, I always had a Marine Corps emblem on the front of my car or truck, whatever it is, and it's really neat when you see another Marine, or even for that matter, other people that salute you. You're going up the road and you get a salute, and just out of blue, so what was that? Oh yeah, that's right. I got my Marine Corps emblem on the front, and people nowadays will thank you for your service and that sort of thing. That's something we didn't get when we came back from the military.
I think here locally, Steve, especially here locally in Du Bois County and the surrounding counties, we're very lucky. We do love our veterans. We do support our veterans. And there is so many organizations and businesses and people that step up with a time or treasure to help out our veterans and help out the Southern Indiana Leathernecks and what you guys do to further those things. Before you go here, though, Steve, we have one more thing to talk about, and that's coming up in October as well. As you see in the news, there's been a humongous increase in the amount of firearms purchased in this country. Along with firearms comes gun safety and responsible gun ownership, and you're going to be holding a class here in October just for that.
Correct. It became, to your point, it became very evident somewhere I read or somewhere I heard that firearm sales has jumped about 300% in just this last year, and that might even be higher than that. I'm not real sure. But just as a public service, we decided, you know what, we've got some contacts with some safety people and some gun training experts. The one that we work with is an instructor by the name of Jonathan Wallace of Native Executive Security. He's out of Fishers, Indiana, and we worked with him a couple years back on some training, some safety courses. So we've asked him to come back down again, and he's holding 2 classes, a Saturday and Sunday. Dates are October 17th at 8 a.m., which is a Saturday, and then October 18th, the very following day is Sunday, starts at 1 o'clock or 1 p.m. So that's they're about a 4.5-hour class. There's no live fire or anything like that, but it's all about firearm safety, not just handgun, firearm safety, but a big, really big thing is legal theory. What to do if you have to discharge a firearm, what your legal responsibilities are, and what the repercussions are. So people think they're, they can just start shooting. That's, I think there's so many misnomers and so many misconceptions about how to handle firearms and what your responsibilities are and what to do in a situation. And I consider it very dangerous at best for some of those situations. So it's good to get the legal theory, know what your responsibilities are and what the repercussions are, things like that. So if you've got a firearm and you've recently purchased one, it's open to males, females, whatever age. It will be at the American Legion in Jasper. We'll have snacks there. We're taking care of all that. We're going to be doing, the social distancing. There'll be, the masks. There'll be the hand wipes. We'll have plenty of distance in there, and we got plenty of people help out with the instruction. But we feel like it's very, very important nowadays. We feel this is probably going to go again. I've had several of the sporting goods stores have asked me about it since they knew we did it a couple of years back, and said people are buying firearms and they want to know if are there any safety classes, gun classes, and so we've stepped up to do that, and so spread the word, and we would encourage anybody who's interested, even if you don't have a firearm or considering to, please come check us out.
Or even as a refresher course.
As a refresher course, I'll be doing it myself if I think I'm there. I'm going to be taking vacation in there somewhere. So, but if not, I'll certainly get the next class. But.
So for the firearm safety class and, of course, the Golf Scramble that we talked about earlier, all the information is on their website, sildmarines.com. That's
correct.
SILDmarines with an S.com, or talk to any Southern Indiana Leatherneck member. They'd be glad to give you any information you need. And before we go, though, a heads up for Toys for Tots, your annual campaign to give underprivileged children in this area. And I think a lot of people will be surprised that there is a great need for that. If you can imagine waking up on Christmas and not having anything under your tree.
Correct.
It happens more than it should, and Toys for Tots is a great campaign. So as we head through the next couple of months, as you are starting to do that Christmas shopping, please keep them in mind. It's never too early to donate money to the Southern Indiana Leathernecks for the Toys for Tots.
That's right, and I would like to stress that we prefer the money, not that we don't want the toys. We do have a lot of those, but whenever we have a check or we have the money, we can take that to one of the local businesses, whether any of the big guys, Walmart, whoever, even to some of the local stores. Or many of them will. If we pay $1,000 for toys, they will donate an additional $1,000, so we can make that money go. Historically, we find over the 20-some years we've been doing this, from the infant age up to about 5, 6, 7 years old, there's you just got more toys you know what to do with for that age group. We always find homes, don't get me wrong, but then from that age group on up, it's with some of the older kids, they no longer want the little toys and dolls anymore, but we still find some kind of gifts for them. Sometimes it's watches, sometimes gift cards or phone cards or something like that. But we make sure that we can help those kids out too. And so that's why money's important for that sort of thing. Okay.
Steve Lindauer with the Southern Indiana Leathernecks here on 18 WJTS in.form. Go to sildmarines.com for all the information that we talked about. And thanks for tuning in.
Thank you for having us.